Today we're visiting the Landis Valley Museum in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Valley Village and Farm Museum is one of the largest museums that is dedicated to telling the story of the history of the Pennsylvania Dutch or Pennsylvania German. This property was once a crossroad, and it was at the intersection that was very important. And so they built a hotel years ago in 1856, and that was called the Landis Valley Hotel. Two brothers grew up in this area. They are the Landis brothers. They grew up on this property. And their mother was a collector, and they were collectors. Some people actually might call them hoarders because they saved everything. The story is that people around, when they wanted to throw something away, they knew that the Landis brothers didn't want it thrown away, so they would just drop everything off, and they kept it in big barns. In the 50s or 60s, they actually decided that they were getting older and they didn't want their collection to fall into the wrong hands. So they deeded the property and the collection to the state of Pennsylvania. One of the stipulations was that all of their collection had to stay on the property. So the state of Pennsylvania built a museum. They built a very large building to house the collection, and they preserved the buildings that were in this area. Over the years, they've actually also added other buildings, period buildings from the area that they have moved to this little village. And they are all open for us to go through and to see. It is fascinating. Look at the doorknob. I might get a picture of that on the way out because that's cool. Oh, and then inside here we have the leather shop.
You smell the leather. You can stay.
So we're heading into the log farm, which is recreated structures, and it's indicative of the Pennsylvania German farmstead in the period between 1750 to 1800. This is the women's garden.
I guess there's an outdoor oven.
That's what I'm thinking, but we're going to find out. No, this is just their wood. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Another neat doorknob. Why is doorknobs getting me today?
They're soft.
You can tell they've had fires in here. Wood fires.
Yeah.
You know where else we need to go? Old Bedford Village.
And where else we need?
So we're heading up to the brick farmstead, and this original farmhouse interprets the period of 1830 when Jacob and Elizabeth Landis lived here. The Mennonite family farmed and owned a blacksmith shop on this main road. The large reproduced bank barn, which is back that way, is the center of the museum's livestock program and typical of the more prosperous farmsteads in the early 19th century. little
I
blacksmith
should have
stuff.
brought my light and I could have flashed it for you.
Here. And then this says, this building houses a major exhibit of the Pennsylvania German farm machinery and tools from colonial era to the 20th century. Give me something from Frick. That is one huge.
It's amazing how everything is.
But the one we see the other week, was that also Geyser Manufacturing?
I don't know, but it looked like exactly like that.
It did. I wouldn't have the first clue how what pulleys and wheels and.
I imagine that was an art unto itself.
I bet it was. Look at all the belts.
This must be good. This has some nice rubber tires.
Yeah, it does. The fake guy scared me. The guy in there.
What do you see? Just hanging around the house up.
Just look at the collection they have just up there sitting there, all the pottery jars and
What do you do? Shuffle up and all that.
Nashville post office.
Some money sitting in there.
Yeah, there is.
Look, they got big garage doors so they can open it.
Still.
Yes, it is.
It's pretty cool too, isn't it?
Hold still. This all still at the Blue Mountain.
This is maybe one of these type of dogs, something like fish.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Look at all the trunks behind them. Power clocks they have. I'm telling you, this museum is awesome. I would highly, highly recommend it to anyone that wants to visit.